First a song, and then I'll tell a story. The legend comes down from Chippewa down off the lake that they call Itchy-Goo. The lake, as it said, never gives up her dead, as the sails of November turning. With a ton of iron or 26,000 tons or more, and the Edmund Fitzgerald went. That good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came. That ship was a pride of the American side, coming down from some mill in Wisconsin. As the iron boats go, she was bigger than most, with a crew and a captain well seasoned. After closing terms with a couple of firms, she went down the lake down to coast. And later that night, when the ship's bells sang, could it be the north wind they been? The wind and the wires made a tattletale sound as the waves came over the rail. When morning came, it was freezing rain, and the ships was almost not sailing. Cook came on board, he said, "It's bad out there, gentlemen, and we're gonna have to go no further." And that night, when the ship lays out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Now, you've all heard that song, right? How long ago do you think that happened? Anybody?
80 years.
67. 1970s.
1975.
Really?
The Edmund Fitzgerald went down in Lake Superior. And nobody saw it go down. It went down so fast because there was a hurricane on Lake Superior. And it drove the boat down to the bottom of the lake. What's left of that ship sits 530 feet down in the water. And over the years, people would go and explore the ship and look at it. But eventually the families got tired of people disturbing the grave site. So it's declared a special space and you can't go in there anymore. But the families didn't know how to celebrate their loss of their loved ones. They didn't know what they could do. You see, it's a sacred site, but what could they do? Well, they came up with an idea. They went to the Maritime Church in Detroit and had a meeting. And they decided that the bell could come off the bottom and be put at Whitefish Point in Michigan. The bell is the voice of a ship. The bell is what's rung on every hour on the watch. It's rung for all kinds of celebrations. If somebody gets married on shipboard, the bell is rung. It's a special thing. So they couldn't just take the bell off the bottom. They contacted some people at the University of Michigan, and they made a second bell. And on the second bell is transcribed every person's name that died on that ship. The Chippewa Nation financed $200,000 to set up an expedition. They took special divers down to the bottom of the ship, cut the bell off, brought it up and put it on the deck of the cormorant. And then they took the other bell down and put it on the bottom with the ship. The reason I'm telling this story tonight is because November 10th, that was the night she went down. And on November 10th, every year, after year, they have a bell ringing ceremony at Whitefish Point in Michigan, where the bell now resides. They take the bell out of the case, ring it, and read the names of the 29 men who died. A couple of years ago, Gordon Lightfoot passed, and now they ring it 30 times. So unknowingly, he created this wonderful song that you heard part of in commemoration of all those folks that lost their lives on that ship in a hurricane in 1975.